So if you remember in the last session, we started with some useful modeling technique in the Verilog, correct? So in that we talked about one useful modeling technique is procedural continuous assignment. So the rigid type, if I want to overwrite the output, correct, I can use procedural assignment, continuous assignment technique using assign keyword and deassign keyword. Okay. So today we will continue with a few more useful modeling technique in the Verilog, which is supported in the Verilog. Okay. So the second useful modeling technique in the Verilog is nothing but the useful modeling technique is nothing but force and release. What is the force and release keyword? So the keywords using are force and release. So what is the use of this force and release keyword is they can override both the register and the net. So in the last session we talked about those which are used to overwriting the reg using assign and deassign, right? So they can be override both the register and the net. Mainly this force and release will be most of the time which is used in test benches, not to the design file. Force and the release. This is same like yesterday what we discussed about assign and deassign, but this is used to override both the register and the net. It's mainly used for the interactive. What is the use of this force and release keyword? This is for interacting process, debugging process means what? Error debugging. So error debugging process. So we'll be using the force and the release keyword. So it is recommended not to use force and release statement in what file? Design file. This is not a synthesizable constructs. So this is not recommended to the what? Used in design file, and they can be used in what? Stimulus block. So interactive mode is nothing but where you can use it as test bench. Okay, it's like very kind of what we discussed in the last session, but this will be supporting both register and net. Okay, it is used to what? Override, irrespective of the input. It is going to override the out. But that case, I can use what? Register, release and the force and release. Now I'm forcing to override. Okay, so you know the assign keyword is used to what? This one is about the conditional procedural continuous assignment. When I'm doing assign, right? In always that it is overriding the output. To release from that, what I have to do? We should go with the regular assignment, procedural assignment with the deassign. Here also force is using for what? Override to make the output to the overriding. To release from that, what I have to do? I should use the release keyword. So let us take one example to this. This force and the release. So let us take the model. Let me declare the white and the register. Okay, let us declare the register. Okay. Now, so let us assign this thing. Module DB, I am taking one variable as white data type. One is register data type whose width of the vector is number 2. Okay, 2. Now I am assigning using assign keyword. Assigning A is equal to 1, 2. Now let us write the initial block. Let me force A to 1. Initially I am assigning what? A is equal to 2. Now I am forcing this. Okay, let us comment this line. Okay, wherever I am using force and release, I am going to comment. So I need only one display statement. Correct. Now what is the value of A now? If I run this program, A is equal to 2. Then I will be getting. So I am assigning A is equal to white A. I am assigning A is equal to this. I need to print in binary, right? So this is a 1 count 0. Okay, sorry. I am using white here, white data type. So this is a 1 bit data type. White is a 1 bit data type. So that it is taking what? 2. 1 0 means in that it is taking 1 bit 0. LSB, correct? Okay, let me do one thing. I am going to use the B. B is a rich data. I am going to print this value of B. Now what value of B is? Now B value I am not assigning anything. Correct? I am not assigning the anything. So let us assign the B value. B is equal to, okay, let me assign here. Assign B is equal to, let us assign B is equal to 3. Now what output I am going to get for this? Now I am using register B, but I should not use assign, correct? I should not use assign. Initial block, okay, let's declare this is initial block. Now what is the value of B is nothing but B is equal to 3. Correct. Now what I am going to do, I am going to force this. I am going to force to what? Okay, so let me do one thing. This one you are talking. Okay, let us 3 down to 0. 0, okay, let 3 down to 0. Now I am assigning value of B is nothing but 5. Now without this force, if I am going to print what it is, will print 3. Correct. Now what I am doing? I am going to use the force keyword. I am forcing what? B is equal to 5. Now whether it is printing B is equal to 3 or B is equal to 5. B is equal to 5. Now I am forcing this into what? B is equal to 5. Now this is overwriting the B. Correct. Now how to release this? I want to release this. What I can do? Using release key. If I release this, now what is the value of B is now? Now I release the B. Now there is a 2 display statements here. What is first display statement will do? It is forcing to what? 5. What is second statement it will do? It will be to 3. So B is equal to 5. Now since, okay, this is forcing it from here. It is started forcing. Since whatever I have posted the B value, that will be forcing here and it is printing the 5. Again it is printing the 5. So let us comment this line and then print. In this case what will happen? Now I am not forcing B is equal to 5. Release keyword also. Now this will print what? B is equal to 3. Now I am going to force this into what? 5. If I force this, first force will be, first dollar symbol display will be printing 5. Since I am using one more dollar symbol display, this is also printing the 5. You understand? Now, okay. Now let us go with the white data type. Here, okay. Now I am releasing the B value. You are asking me to give the delay after the release. Okay.
इस बात में अपन ने देखो किताबें निकाल दी
See, here I'm forcing the value of
बीजी को भी निकाल देना
Now
चाहिए
I'm putting
था
Now I'm-
कोई यूज नहीं करेगी वो
Release.
देखना एक दो साल फिर से वो कितना में
In this
जाएगी
case, I should get the value of b is equal to 3. Once again. So let me comment this line. Okay. For the moment, let me run this. First, let us go with the rigid type, white data type. Then I'll be coming to this. Okay. Now here I'm assigning a is equal to what? 2. A is equal to 2. Now if I'm going to print this value, what is the value of this a? In this case, a is equal to means I'm printing this in one.
भाई इस डार्क के लिए क्या करूँ मैं
Line number 4.
अपने आप काट
Okay.
दीजिए
काफी
Because you
कम
treat
कम
on
हुआ,
the-
काफी कम हुआ।
वो अपने आप यही तेल
Now I'm getting a value is equal to 2.
नीमे वाला तेल
Now I'm going to force a to what?
हाँ,
3.
तो भी
Let us print.
यही तेल वाला
Okay.
नीमे
I'm forcing a to 3. Now what is the value of a is? Now it is printing a is equal to 3. Now I'm going to release the a. In second statement, what it is? In second dollar symbol display to print a is equal to 2 or 3. It should print also a is equal to 2 because I'm releasing now force.
याद है ना नोट्स सर ऐसे
Now in this
ही
case, a is equal to 3. First display, I'm forcing this a is equal to 3. In second one, I'm what? I'm releasing here. I'm releasing the force. Then this will take what? This a value will take the. So this is working fine for the white data.
हां
Correct. Now let us come into the range.
ये सब पेज वन नए कर मेरा इंटीग्रेट
Come into this line. Now let me come into this line.
पेज सब एक
Let us come into this line, and this line. If I'm going to use this one,
यार मैं पेज थोड़ी भी
I'm not assigning any value. Correct. Here I'm forcing.
ये आप ही का
Forcing
लाया
the d is equal to 5. Now in this case,
हाँ ये मेरा
what is the
कॉलेज
b
का
value?
है दे दो वापस रख दो
Line number? No, let us check it. I'm forcing this 5 here. I'm not initialize any b value. If I force this, then what this value is going to be?
देख रही है अभी कहां
Rigid data type is default data type is nothing but. So sorry, let us come in this line. Now let me run this. Now since here I'm forcing what b is equal to 5. Now this will print what 5. Again I'm releasing, but I'm not initialized with what b value, right? Now this will be taking as what 5. Now let us make b is equal to 3. So in this case I'm forcing the a value. Okay. So before forcing, let us print the value of b first. In this case, this both print will take what 3. B is equal to 3. Again b is equal to 3. Now let us force this into the 5. Now what first display will do? 5. What about the second display is 5. Now if I'm going to release this, I'm going to release the b value. Here it has to release the b value. Then this print will do what? B is equal to 3. So but in this case, timestamp. This dollar display. After 4, number 8. Line number 18. Here.
ये भी तेरे
After release B, then enter. Okay.
है बेटा
हाँ
हां
अरे यार इसको
Let us give me the timestamp 5. Now after this time, B should be released. Getting says. Okay, let us assign the value here, B value. B is equal to. I can assign like this, or I should do read it to B decimal 3. Okay, semicolon. Let us comment this one. Now we are forcing B is equal to 5.
अरे ये
Not releasing this.
एक कॉपी पे ये लगेंगे
So reg is B is a reg data type. So assign, if I'm using assign, this always should be one data type. Y data type. Right? So if I'm going to use assign then B, this not a Y data type. So I'll be getting a error for that. Right?
ये से देखे से
Let us check this, debug this program. I'm using force B is equal to 5. This is working fine for what?
कुछ नहीं
Wait,
करना
wait,
नया करना है आगे पीछे कुछ
Data type.
पेज भी नहीं
The force and release is working.
इसका फटल है
हाँ तो
I'm using this
उसको
one
निकाल
data type.
नहीं गलती से
Decimal B, 3.
उनसे नहीं चिपकेगा ये
Then I'm forcing B is equal to 5. Then I'm printing.
चिपकानी पड़ेगी
Let us do one thing. Assign A is equal to 2. Yeah, then both.
यार क्या मैं देख रहा था मैं क्या सोच रहा था
One model. Okay, let me run this in the model scene.
और ऊपर पर लिख के याद करें
Just any changes. This is my TV. Now let us copy the.
कल में टाइम निकाल के चल जाएगी क्या
कौन सी खराब है
वही वो रहेगा
मैं याद थोड़ी है कौन सी खराब के लिए
अरे स्कॉलरशिप वाला
This is
आसपास से
Force.tv.
याद है
That's,
चलूंगा ना
you know this. Wait. Let me save this. Save. Let us open the model scene.
गूगल किशोर क्या करेंगे अभी और किशोर से कुछ तो ले लिए था
Now let us open the program.
इलेक्शन है अभी करते कि ना करते
Not printing the A value, right? Where A. Now let us delete this. Reg 3 down to AB, assigning A is equal to 2. Now let me run this. Now let us save this. Save all. Now let me run this.
देखिए हो गई छटाव के लिए
Now coming to this program. Now A is assigning to 2. But A is assigning to 2, but I am forcing A is equal to 3. Now first dollar symbol display is printing 3. Now we are releasing this A value, and this is printing the 2. Now this Y data type is working fine. Now the value of B is not displayed here. B is forcing 1, 5. Even if you release this also, this is printing 1, 5 only. Now let us assign the value of B. So I am assigning B is equal to 3. Now let us save all. Save all.
ये कुछ दे
Now let us do run run. Up to it is working fine, correct? This release is not. Then both are, we can say, Y data type. So putting Y here. Putting Y. Okay, assign. Okay, assign. B is equal to. Let us make 7. Okay. So in this case, let us remove this line. Now this will be forcing to 3 first. First display, second display should be 2. And then this will be 5. And then it should release here. Then it should be 7. Right. Let us save this. Save all. Now let us run this. Now for this case, it is working fine. Yeah, only for Y it is working. But this force and release will be working for both the registered type or data type and the net data. Yeah, net data type means what? Y data type. But why can't it is not overriding for the registered? Yesterday what we were talking about assign statement. Reassign statement is working for only reg data. It is working for the reg, assign and reassign. So since we are using that in where? Procedural class. Why it is not working for the reg? Okay, let us do one thing. Let us remove this. Then let us take the reg. Okay, let us take A. Reg A. Let me remove this line. Remove this line. Okay, let us assign this. B is equal. Once again, let me remove all these lines. Okay, let me make this integer vector b down to 0. It is not creating. Yeah, for force it is working. It is forcing overriding the value of A. It is not releasing the value of A. Okay, let us check with one more example. No, let me try with the reg only. So, okay. Integer B. Okay, let us rewrite this only. Integer B. Sorry, integer A. Let us comment this line. Let us check with this register data type integer.
ये अप्लाई कितने में रहती है?
The same program what we discussed right now. It has done this one. So A is width up to, B is width up to. Now assigning A is equal to 2. I'm forcing the A and releasing the A. Now here I'm assigning B is equal to 1. B is equal to 1, but it is not releasing it. So it is printing both B is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2. Okay, let me check this and cross-checking this and you can use the force and release for the registered data. So in this case it is not, it is overriding, but it is not releasing. Let us check and then I'll get back to you. Okay. So this is how you can use the release and the force and release thing. So mainly this will be using it for the text images part. We have to error debugging process. For the error debugging process we can use for force and the release thing. Okay. Now you can see this example. So this is an example of what? In the last session we wrote the D flip-flop. For D flip-flop we are using the assign and the de-assign key. Okay. So for the same design file we are writing the what? Stimulus means test ranges. Now here you can say I am using force, and then at the timestamp for 50 I am using the force, and then at the timestamp for 50 I am asking to release the D flip-flop Q. So this statement puts the value to the 1 on Q D flip-flop between time 550 and the 100. So regardless of the actual output of the HLD. So what happens in this case? If I use as 50 and the force, I am forcing my Q value to the 1. Correct? Q value to the 1, irrespective of my D. Then this is releasing at where? At a timestamp of 100. Now 100 we are releasing the value of t, the timestamp is equal to 100. So like this is using for checking the error debugging purposes. So you can use the force and the release field. Not only for assigning the values of 1 and 0, you can also use it for writing the expressions also. You can see in this case, so module top, so assign statement A and B and C. Okay, this is a continuous assignment on the net output. Now we are forcing output to 1. What I am forcing the output as an expression. What expression we are writing is nothing but A, R, B and C. So at the timestamp, I am forcing my output to the logical. In previous example, what we saw that we are forcing the value of the flip-flop, the flip-flop, basically taking the flip-flop. We are forcing the values of 1 or 0, doing that particular 50 and then releasing the 100. Before example, we are using Y and we are forcing the value 2 and 1. That value we are assigning. So here we are forcing with what? Expression. So output we are forcing to with the logical expression. How do you understand? So this is the second example where you can force the writing the expression to force the output. And then I am releasing this at the timestamp 50. So this is the use. Basically what is the main role of force and release is used to? It is used in mainly in test benches. What is the role? This is nothing but for easy debugging. So you can force the output to some other value and then you can debug it. So this kind of interactive operation in test benches, you can use these two here, force and the release. This will quite similar to what we discussed in yesterday, right? Assign and reassign. But this will be using only recommended to the test benches, not to the design item. You understand this? So this is the second useful modeling techniques of the Verilog. Now let us go with another useful modeling technique in the Verilog is nothing but overriding the pattern. Already we did few examples on this, like overriding the, suppose you are doing 4-bit parallel ladder. If you want to make that into the 8-bit parallel ladder, in the design test bench file, during the instantiation of the design file, you are doing the what? Overriding the pattern. Overriding the parameter. Let us see in this example. So overriding parameters are overriding the parameters. You know how to define the parameter. To define the parameter, we are using the keyword called as one. Parameter followed by one. Parameter, name, right? Then you are assigning the value. Now look at this example. So this is a module hello world. Module name is hello world. Now I'm writing the parameter is equal to 1. Parameter ID number is equal to 0. Now I'm defining a module identification number which is equal to 1, 0. Now I'm using initial block to print display the hello world ID number is equal to %d. Now what it is going to print this code? It is going to print the %d is nothing but 0. Right. Now parameter can be defined in two ways. One by using the def parameter keyword. You understand? Def parameter keyword. Another one by using the hash with the parenthesis. Now this is the first one. We are passing the parameter using what keyword? Def parameter. Def parameter. Now here I'm writing the module top. Okay. Change the parameter value in the instantiation of the module. Now here using def statement, using def parameter, I'm using w1 dot id number is equal to 1, w2 dot id number is equal to 2. This I'm instantiating here. So hello world w1 is a function. Hello world w2 is the second function. You can understand? Now I'm overriding the parameter using this def parameter. If I'm running this, what is output I'm going to get? What is output I'm going to get for this? I'm going to get the first hello world I'm calling. Correct. Now this will print the display the hello world ID number is equal to 1. 1. And passing the parameter is 1. And second one is parameter is 1. Overriding the parameter is equal to. Did you understand this? So I'm overriding the parameter. This parameter will be overriding using what? Def parameter. This is one way to override the parameter. So let us take this example. So this is overriding the parameter. So same example. Let us run this. So what is this first module is? So module hello world. The parameter will pass 1. Then I'm printing displaying hello world ID number is percentage 0, comma 1. ID underscore number. So what this will print? I was comment to this one. What this will print? This is just printing one. Displaying the hello world whose ID is nothing but 0. ID is nothing but 0. Now I want to override this parameter. So I can use what? For this I'm going to use the def parameter. Def parameter. So def parameter is w1 dot ID underscore number is equal to 1. What I'm overriding is 1. Here what I'm overriding is 2. Now I'm calling this function here. This hello world w1, hello world w2. Now if I run this, what I'm going to get? So this displaying hello world ID number is equal to 1. And again I'm calling one more. Again I'm calling here. This will display the hello world ID number is 1, 2. Now it is printing like this, displaying the hello world number is 1, hello world number is 2. Now what I'm doing? I'm overriding the parameter. This parameter is 0. Okay, the one first way to overriding the parameter using what? Def parameter. So this is how you can override the parameter. One first way. And the second one is nothing but module instance parameter value. So during the instantiation of your module, you can override the parameter. So the new values of parameter are passed during what? Module instantiation. The same thing we have done. This is the one we are using when we are working with the example. If you remember, right? For 4-bit parallel order. Now we are overriding the parameter without changing the parameter value in the design file. Right? So this is one. The new values parameters are passed during where? During module instantiation. So what is the logic to this? How to do this? So hash, right? Hash, then what? Parenthesis, inside the parenthesis we are overriding the parameter. So let us take this example. So this parameter value is assigned by the order here. So this is my top module top. So I'm instantiating two hello world modules. Now I'm passing the new parameter value. So this is hello world. I'm instantiating my module. Correct? So during instantiation, I'm passing one parameter. Cache of 1. Then the second one I'm using what? Cache of 2. So let us take this example. So the same one, I'll be using this is the one module hello world. Now we are passing during the instance of the module. Now let us complete. The second way to overriding the parameter is nothing but during instantiation, you can pass the parameter. How you can pass the parameter is nothing but using hash. Now I'm setting the new parameter value 1. Here I'm setting the new parameter values 2. So earlier case what we did using a depth parameter. Here I'm instantiating during the instantiation I'm passing the parameter, overriding the parameter. Now if I run this, let me run this one. This will print only this one, right? So the parameter is nothing but let me this is 0. This is printing what? The parameter ID number is 0. Now I'm passing during the instance.
ग्लू स्टिक नहीं
I'm overriding the parameter. Now this will print what?
ग्लू स्टिक जो दिया था
This will print the display hello world ID number is 1. This is printing hello world ID number is 2. So this will print hello world ID number is 1. This will print display hello world. The ID number is. So now we are overriding the parameter. So first way to override the parameter is using the parameter key. Okay, refer the module name.
कोई नहीं ये
Right.
ग्लू
And what ID number? What you want to pass? So yeah, you can use one during the instance using the hash with the parameters. You can set the new parameter value. You understand? Now let us take one more example. So here parameter will assign by the name. This is a parameter is assigned by the name. You can see this program. So module was master. What is the parameter delay 1 is 2. The next parameter delay 2 is 3. The parameter delay is equal to 7. Now we are writing the internal module of this and then end module. Now we are writing the top level module. So instantiate 2 bus modules with the top module top. Now see bus underscore master will be instantiated. Now I'm overriding the parameter. How this will be overriding the parameter in this case is this delay 1 is overriding by 1. 4. This delay 2 is delay 3 is overriding by 1. 5. This delay 3 is overriding by 1. 7. Correct? What about in the second case? This 2 will be overriding by 4 and this 3 will be overriding by 2 will be overriding by 9. This 2 will be overriding by 4. So what about this delay 3 is? By default this delay 3 will be what? 7 inch. You can understand this. So this is nothing but parameter value assigned by the what? Name. Here three parameters are delay 1, delay 2, delay 3. You pass this parameter. So I can use what? With the separation of the comma 4, 5, 6. So let us work with this example. So this is my module bus underscore master. So this will print 1. So let me do end module. This is end module. Now this will printing what? Delay 1 is 2, delay 2 is 3, delay 3 is 7. So delay 1 is 2, delay 2 is 3, delay 3 is 7. Now I'm going to overriding the parameter. So now I'm going to run this. So I'm overriding this parameter during the instance of the bus underscore module. Now I'm overriding this. 2 is overriding to 4, 3 is overriding to 5, and 7 is overriding to 6. And similarly, so when I'm instantiating the second time, this 2 will be overriding by 9, and this 3 will be overriding for 4, and then 7 by default it will be delay 3 is equal to 7. So this is how you can see the result. This is how you can overriding the parameter. If you understand this, what are the 2 ways you can overriding the parameter? One using depth parameter. So another is using hash means you should during the instantiation of the module you can go overriding the parameter. Did you understand? So this is the another useful modeling technique in the Verilog. Is nothing but overriding the parameter. Now let us go with another useful modeling technique is nothing but so conditional compilation and the execution. Doing conditional compilation and the execution. First we'll see conditional compilation, then we see conditional execution. What is mean by this conditional compilation? Designer can specify the particular portion of the code to be compiled only if a certain flag is setting to set. Certain flag is set. Understand this statement properly. Let us repeat this statement. What is mean by this conditional? Name it implies conditional compilation. So designer can specify that the particular portion of the code to be compiled. Those only the part of portions will be compiled only if a certain flag is set. This is nothing but conditional compilation. What is mean by conditional execution is nothing but designer can specify that particular portion of the code to be executed only if the certain flag is set. Certain flag is set at what? During runtime. How to set the flag during the runtime? So this is the conditional compilation. You are declaring the flag in program itself, right? Correct. Here, look at this one, second one, conditional execution. This is same as up here. It has to set the flag to run the particular, to specify the particular portion of the program. But the value of setting the flag will be done at what time? During the runtime. To set the value to the flag during the runtime, what do we need? You need a user. User is passing the parameter, setting the flag. Right? User has to give the one, setting the flag. So what I can use? $value, place arms. That is the difference between conditional compilation and conditional execution. You can understand. What is the use of this conditional compilation and conditional execution? What is the use? You can see this definition. The use is nothing but the designer can decide. Okay, only the portion of the program should be executed or compiled by using what? By setting the flag. Are you understand? So when you are setting the flag during the runtime, that becomes what? Compiler execution. Conditional compilation and conditional execution. Let us take an example. How to do this conditional compilation and conditional execution is using this directives. What directives? Compiler directives, right? You are known up to now. Tick include, correct? Tick define. Now these are the compiler directives which is used to set the flag. During the program, in the program, or during the runtime. So this is the compiler directives are used to set the flag. Tick if define. Okay. Tick end define. Tick else if, and the end tick. So now if I'm using tick define flag is setting. If tick define now, body will be. Okay. If the flag is not setting to 1, then what body is going to be? Else body will be. You understand? So this is the use of this. This is example for conditional compilation. Okay. Now let us take one example to this. Let us take example to this. You can see
हो गया ना
we're using tick define.
40 में भेज दो
Tick define is one of the compiler variables, right? Tick define. I'm using test here. Now I want to test if this is cos. What body it is going to execute? Body of this tick define. So means compile modular test only if the test macro test is defined. Correct. Else what it is going to compile? Compile the module stimulus as defined. If this is not true, correct? If tick depth is not true, what it is? Where it is going? It is going for the else. Tick else. Again, so to end with this, what I need to do? Tick end. Tick end. Compilation of the tick if defined statement. So this is the one example. Now let us take this example. Okay. So let me take this example. This is a tick if statement. Now let us copy this. So understand this program first. Okay, let us. This is the one. This is the compiler directive, and we are creating the macro. What is macro name is test. We are making test to 1. Now I'm using what? Tick define to set the flag. If test is equal to 1, it is going to compile this. Else, what it is going to compile? It is going to compile the else tick if else. So now if I run this program, you understand this program. Which one it is going to compile? Else tick else or tick if diff? Tick if diff is not setting to 1, right? I'm coming in this line. I'm coming to this line. Now which one it is going to compile it? By default? No, by default it is not 1. I'm using tick define here test. I want to declare this test. So this I have done using macro here. Test is equal to 1. Now by default this test is equal to 0. Since this setting flag is equal to 0, it is going to run what? Tick else compile. This is going to compile. Now this is module. What is this dollar symbol? What is the model? This is one of the format specified, right? Hierarchical model printing. Correct? What is hierarchical model printing for this dollar symbol name is? Test. Now it is going to bring the tick else one. Now it is asking to compile the one. Else, this is the one. Module compile 2. Module, what is module name is? Test 2. You understand? If I'm going to use tick define test is equal to 1. Now what I'm setting the flag, right? Using tick define set test is nothing but now what? 1. If this is 1, first one is will be compiled. So I'm asking to do compilation only the portion of the part of the program, portion of the program using the what? Using the tick define, tick depth, tick else. So I have only here one else body, so one if body, one else one. You can also write what? Using else. Did you understand? So what is the use of this? This setting the flag using this tick if depth. So one example, this is the one I said. Okay. Use of this is nothing but you can decide using this. Designer can specify the portion, particular portion of the code will be compiled only if the certain flag is set. Okay, so in the program itself, I'm setting the flag here. Now what is second one is conditional execution. How conditional execution will be taken place? This same like this. Designer can specify that particular portion of the code to be executed only if the certain flag is set at what time? Runtime. So for this, what I need to do? Then I should use dollar symbol value, dollar symbol plus arguments. Did you understand this one? So this is the one example. So what keywords? What are the compilers are using? Ticker, if def, ticker, endef, and ticker, else if, and to end the ticker, if def. You can use one. Tick. Let us comment to that. So this is the one example. Correct? If you have multiple else statement, multiple else statement in this program, what I have? Only the one if statement and one else statement. If you have a multiple else statement, then you can go with what? Tick if endef. You got to find. Tick if endef. There are two else's are there. There are three else's are there. In such case, what you can do? But you should remember what keyword you can use. Okay. Then tick if endef. Then you can use one. Tick else if. No, 2 or 3 body nested look at it.
लेकिन अगर पर कपड़ा देखे सोती हैं
No. If you are a multiple else statement, you can use a tick if endef. Tick if endef. Yeah. Then tick else if. Then tick one more statement is there. Tick else if. So on. Then at last, if tick else is there, you can get tick else. Then you end the tick in endef.
If multiple equals are given,
Okay, let me explain. So if you have two statements, what you can use? Tick if them. Correct. Then you write the statement. You can write statement 1. Then if it is else is there, else. Then write the statement 2. Then what I need to do? Tick end. Next step. If I have 3 statements on there, so then what I can do? Tick end there. Okay. Statement 1. Then tick else a. Statement 2. Again tick else a. Statement 3. And the else will be the optional, right? Okay. Then you write the tick. Let us write else. Then the tick end. Tick end. You understand? Now let us take the next example. What is the next example is? This example one you can understand, right? If my flag is 1, so which one will be compiled? First one. If my test flag is 0, second one will be executed. Now can you see the example 2? What this example is second is doing? Example 2, module top. Right? So this is bus underscore master v1. So this was using in previous example. Right? Bus underscore master. Then instantiate the module unconditionally here. And if I'm using tick therefore hard underscore v2, again I'm instantiating here bus underscore master of v2. Now v2 is instantiated conditionally if the text macro hard underscore v2 is defined. Right? Okay, let me run this program. Then you will be understand. So this is the program.
मैंने ऑनलाइन लेक्चर के सारे
This is the program.
रिकॉर्ड कर दिए देख अब यही नेट पर
You can see tick define. I'm defining the macro. Tick define hard underscore v2 is equal to 1. Now I'm writing module top underscore condition.
एयरपोर्ट वाला फॉर्म
Now if
भर
I'm
रहा हूँ
writing
मैं,
bus,
कल भर
before
दूंगा।
this is the one we are writing.
और
Bus
जुलाई में
master.
एग्जाम है,
Bus master I'm
देखो
writing is what? Initial. Display the
परचेस
module.
करना।
Instance 3.
वो
Now I'm
जाएगा
defining this.
सिलेक्शन से
I'm defining the macro
ये
using tick
करना।
define. R underscore video is equal to 1. Then this is a module. Module name is top underscore condition. Then tick define. I'm writing here. R underscore B2. Then I'm instantiating the bus master B2. Then tick in. So in this case, what I have only one now. Right? You can understand. Now I'm writing this. If this is equal to 0, which one it will be?
देखो मैं,
This is the one. If this is equal to 1,
आपका वो वाला फोन
this is equal
चालू
to
हो
1.
गया?
This will be
Oppo wala?
correct. Now, okay, let us run this. Now you can see module top underscore dot b1. B1 is, now we are instantiating here. Correct. Again, here I am using a display module b2 is instantiated here. Correct. Since r underscore b2 is equal to 1. If I am making this is 0, only this one. So bus underscore master b1, instance b3. Correct. So this is the module we are getting bus underscore master. Correct. Now I am making my tick define r underscore b2 flag is equal to 0. When this is 0, this will be executed. No, right? This is not compiled. Now it is going to compile only this one. Bus underscore master of B1. Now this will print only the module top underscore condition B1. B1 is instance of the 3. Like this. Now since I am making this, I am making this flag to 0, right? I am creating the macro. So let us check this. This is equal to 1. Top underscore condition B1 is instance 3. If I am giving 0, can you debug this program? When this flag becomes 0, right? When this is 0, it should not compile this. Great. Okay, let me comment to this line. Okay. When this flag is equal to 1 only, it should compile this. But in this case, it is compiling. If this really works for the model, the complete model condition. No. Okay, we can generally say. Yes. If it comes for the entire model, sir. So it's one for the complete models. Now we are asking to put the if statement here. This one. Now this is end if is not a key. Not it. Until basically if statement, sir. But after then it's not done. But control the entire market. I think we will take it. Not in market. I don't get it. In market, they are not. In your case, now if I am making this to 0. Now forget about I am not instantiating this B1. Now in this case, okay, let us do one thing. I am going to comment this line. So we are not getting, if I am commenting this line, I am not getting which whether it is open. Now I am displaying the module, top module name, the instance 3. The module top is B2. Let's check this is to 1. Okay, once again let me check this one. Top, take define master is for B2. Instantiate module unconditionally. Here B2 is instantiated conditionally in the text macro. It says that if I'm not going to define the R underscore B. Now in this case, which module it is going to instantiate it? Only the module. How do you understand this? Now, so this is the one it is happening. What is happening is instantiate the module unconditionally. So this module buff underscore master B2 will be instantiated conditionally, correct? If the what? The text to macro R underscore B2 will be the define. Now I'm defining here text to macro. I'm defining this text to macro, correct? Now this will be instantiated. Second, bus underscore master B2 will be instantiated. So it is conditionally it is instantiated the second, correct? But if it is 1 or 0, if it is conditionally it will be instantiated. You might think R underscore B2 is equal to 1 or 0, right? If it is equal to 1 also, it is instantiated. If it is 0 also, it is instantiated. So B2 is instantiated conditionally. The text to macro R underscore 2 is defined using tick define. So if I'm going to define in this case, if I'm going to define this tick define, so conditionally this is also instantiated. So don't get confused with the Ibo program with this program. So if I'm not going to define the macro here, unconditionally it is going to define what? Instantiating only this one, module 1. If I'm going to define this, then this will be instantiated. You can understand this one? So this is one example part, conditional compilation. Are you clear? Okay. Now let me do one thing. Let us write the else to this. Else to this. So if this is true only, this will be executed, right? This will be executed. When this is R underscore B2 will be true. Else, what it is going to execute. So let us make here bus underscore master. Let us make this is B2. Now, cool. Now what I need to do? I need to do the end. Take ending. Now I'm making my R underscore B2 is equal to 1. 0. Now, what are the modules will be instantiated here? I'm defining the macro here. If I'm not going to define the macro, only this will be instantiated. Correct? Now you can see the bus underscore master. So since I'm not declaring the macro here, now this will be taking default. Now we are not setting the flag to 1. Now it is instantiating what? This B3. Are you understand? Now I'm going to define the macro. Define the macro with the 1. Now what are the modules will be instantiated? First one and second one. Did you understand this? In previous case, what we have done is only this one. Now if I'm not going to define the macro, what are the module will be instantiated? Bus underscore B1 will be instantiated unconditionally. Because this flag will be not setting. Correct? Now I'm going to define the macro. Using tick define. Now what module will be instantiated? This will be instantiated anyway. And this will be instantiated because R underscore B2 is equal to 1. Now this will be instantiated and this will be instantiated. Now you can see. So B1 will be instantiated and B2 will be instantiated. Now if I'm making this is equal to 0. B1 and B3 will be instantiated. So the problem here is that if I'm not going to define, if I'm not going to define the macro, it is like in conditional and unconditional situations. If I'm not going to define the macro, what it is going to be instantiated? This will be instantiated and let us write the else statement. Okay, let me make this is equal to 0. In this case, B1 will be instantiated and here in this case, what happens? B2 will be instantiated. Since I have defined this macro, if I'm not going to define this macro, what happens? Only B1 will be instantiated. So let us do this. So in this case, okay, there is a problem in this case. Okay, let us make this to 1. Here, R underscore B2 is equal to 1. Let us check this. What it is going to instantiate is this is the one instantiated. Since we are defining the macro, right? So since tick define R is equal to 1, this flag is equal to 1. If I'm not going to define this, which one are modules are instantiated? Bus underscore master will be instantiated and also what? Bus underscore master B3 will be instantiated. You understand? So if I'm not going to define the macro, this will be unconditionally will be instantiated. If I'm going to define the text macro, then this will be instantiated. So in the previous example, using this text macro, we are either if will be compiling or else body will be compiling. We are controlling using the setter flag, setting the flag. Okay. So this is the first one. The first one is conditional compilation. Then how this conditional execution will take place? Conditional execution. How this conditional execution will work? It is a part of portion will be compiled and by setting the flag. Right? Doing what? Doing the run. So can you write a program to this? Yeah. Write a program to this conditional execution. We should include what? So this is the one. So if the variables declared inside $test and $args is set at the runtime, then only execution of the followed statement will occur. Yes, or you can define the macro. Macro value is setting to 1, then that part of portion will be executed. If macro value is not setting, that part of portion will not be executed or compiled. That see here manually we are setting right here in program itself I'm setting. Coming back to this question. This example, let us take the first example. Now I'm doing tick define test is equal to 1. So this I'm going to define where? In the conditional execution. This we are defining doing where? Doing at the runtime. So that is the meaning of what? Conditional execution. Doing at runtime. That is what main difference between conditional compilation and conditional execution. So designer can specify the particular portion of the code be compiled only if the certain flag is set. Here, same definition. Designer can specify that the particular portion of the code will be executed only if a certain flag is set at a run. So after runtime, if you want to do, what do we need? We need a system task functions. So you can use $value, $place args. If return 0, if the matching invocation has not found, and non-zero matching options has been found. So test and $test and $place args. If the variables declare inside, $test and $place args is set at the runtime, then only the execution of the followed statements will happen. You understand? So can you write a program to this? Conditional execution. Okay.